So heads up, I'm actually lactose intolerant and this is a milkshake. So if you see a random bench with a shit stain on it at Geylang Serai, you know that's where I probably was there. What is up everyone? Today is officially 23rd February, which means it is now Ramadan season here in Singapore. I actually haven't been to a Ramadan bazaar in the last 10 to 15 years. So today my aim is going to be to eat as much food as I can at Geylang Serai Bazaar. But of course, as I said, I haven't been there in years. So I've decided that I'm going to be consulting with TSL's very own culture connoisseur and we're going to find out what we should eat. So let's go. Okay, alright, let's go find our guy. Suryan, I need your help, bro.
Okay, my white friend, what do you need?
Suryan, my culture connoisseur. That's what they're terming you over here at TSL.
Culture connoisseur.
Connoisseur, baby. What is so special about like the whole Ramadan bazaar festivals?
First of all, it runs the whole month of Ramadan, so it's about like 30 odd days of just crazy types of food. Another thing that I always get excited about is I just wonder what will be the next viral thing. It's always one area and it's, I don't know who will do it, but like for the past few years, it's always been like sweet things.
Okay, you're not selling it very well here, bro.
The magic of it is, it doesn't taste sweet, but when you actually find out how heavy and high calorie they are, then I'm like, oh, but it's all part of the culture. As you say, the culture connoisseur.
I hope to be the culture connoisseur junior after this. You know?
The apprentice.
I've got a long way to go. Yeah, I'm the apprentice right now, man.
I'll give you a list of what to
should I
try. Every year it changes, but this year there are a few things that you have to try.
What is your like top pick, like number one must eat at a bazaar?
I'll just tell you what the viral thing is this year. It's basically this thing called quesillo. It's basically caramel pudding, alright? Don't make it more than what it is. It's like, for the Filipinos, there's like leche flan or something like that.
Alright, I'm gonna be on my way, brother. I'll do my best. Okay, let's go. Alright guys, we are finally here at the Geylang Serai Bazaar, as you can see over here. And straight away I gotta say the vibes here are pretty damn good. It's popping off already. We're gonna head in and see what we can get. Let's go. Oh my god, there is so much food here. We have sugarcane, we have bananas, we have tacos and everything. But according to Suryan, the first thing I gotta try, Loco Boys. So I believe they sell tacos and come from JB. So let's see if Suryan really knows what he's talking about. Hello boss, nice to meet you. Are you Mr. Loco Boy himself?
No.
That's not you? Okay, cool. Could I order a mixed taco please?
Sure.
Alright, very good. Alright, so first up we have our birria tacos from Loco Boys. So if you didn't know, what makes birria tacos special is that they actually fry in the fat of the beef stew. I'm going to try it plain and then we're going to try with the two sauces they gave. They have sour cream and they have hot sauce. If you look closely, it is actually packed full of meat. There's a very generous portion of meat in here actually. In general, I tend to find birria tacos a bit too greasy because as I said, it's fried in the fat till it's crispy. But this isn't too greasy. It's still very crispy, which is very good. So I'm going to try with the sauce now. I love sour cream, so I'm going to try with the sour cream first. Oh my god. Suryan knows what he's talking about. If you like the Wingstop ranch, you will love this dip. It's pretty much the same thing, but a bit more liquidy. Very interesting hot sauce also. It's not like your normal like Chinese food for example. It's a very strong like Latin American like flavor to it. So very nice. Okay, so that's the beef. I'm now gonna try chicken. So as you can see the chicken here, just like the beef, it's not like chicken chunks, it's actually like shredded chicken. So it's very soft and very easy on the mouth. I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna dip in my favorite sour cream sauce. Oh my god, this is really good. I would say with the beef taco, the beef flavor is very strong. So if you like that heavy beef flavor, that could be good. But the chicken is a lot lighter. So I really taste a lot more of the sour cream sauce, which I love. Both are really good. I would say very strong start. So if you ask me, very generous with the meat and pretty good helping of cheese as well. But it's a little bit on the dry side. If you were to eat it plain, I would say it might be a bit dry. But if you combine it with the two sauces, very good. Don't even bother deciding between the both. Just get both. It will save you a lot of hassle. we are now headed off to the main portion of the bazaar, and I've spotted something else that Suryan said I should try, which is this banh mi store. Banh mi usually is like a pork dish, but because we are at a bazaar, they actually have a few different variations. There's a duck version, a chicken thigh version, blah blah blah. But we're gonna try the grilled beef ball version. Hi there, could I order a beef ball banh mi please, and a side of spring rolls? What flavors would you recommend for the spring rolls? Oh, I'll let you choose. Whatever is nice, I'll let you choose. Okay, thank you. Alright guys, I've just ordered my banh mi, but I've seen something that looks actually insane. It is a freaking croissant on top of a milkshake. Oh my god, I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm gonna take one for the team and try it out. Could I please order the ribbon milkshake? I'll get the strawberry. Sorry, I'll get the chocolate one. So it comes with the croissant on top and everything. Okay, perfect. Alright guys, we are here with our banh mi and our, I don't know what to call this, like milkshake croissant or whatever it is. So we're gonna be trying this first before it melts. Honestly, they should have given it an instruction manual because I have no clue how to eat this. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of the drink and then I'll try the croissant. Very good. It's a chocolate milkshake. So the milkshake itself is chocolate, but they've also added a lot of like the Hershey's fudge. So that taste is very strong. But I think everyone wants to know how it tastes with the croissant, so I'm gonna try that out. Oh my god. I mean, oh man, it's pretty good. It actually kind of works, surprisingly. The milkshake is sweet, but the croissant is almost slightly savory and has a very nice crust to it as well. They've actually also stuffed it with cream. It's like a more bougie gardenia cream stuffed roll, I would say. On to the banh mi. I actually love banh mi's, so I'm excited to try this out. So let's give this a bite. That's pretty good. I'm not sure about you guys, but most times when I get a banh mi, I always get the pork or chicken banh mi, but I've never tried a beef banh mi before. But it works pretty well. One thing I will say is that they have a pate also, because most times, as you know, banh mi is often a pork pate lining the buns, but I think they've gone with a chicken pate. So you have that very nice texture that is kind of unique to a banh mi, where you have that crispy baguette, but at the same time a very like smooth and almost a buttery feeling. I wish they were a bit more aggressive with like the spiciness, so that's probably the only thing, my only critique, I would say. Let's go and try these spring rolls too. So I think we have a prawn one, a duck one, and a chicken. I think a chicken one. I believe this is not really a typical sauce you see with spring rolls, so this should be quite interesting. Oh, it's a plastic. Oh my god. I thought it was the rice paper. I was wondering like, wow, there's a thick layer of rice paper. So as I said, this is not the typical dipping sauce. This is almost like a satay peanut sauce. It's quite a dominant flavor. Most importantly is, as you can see in the sauce, there's actually a couple of like chili putties in there. So there's a very nice kick to it also. I really appreciate the spice here. Oh my goodness, I've done it again! So yes, friendly reminder to everyone, please do not eat the plastic in your rice rolls. This is a duck one. It's quite interesting, but I wouldn't really call it a spring roll. But smoked duck flavor is very strong, so it kind of overpowers the spring roll in my opinion. I probably prefer the more traditional prawn one. This one, I'm not gonna eat the plastic. So this is the chicken spring roll that we have over here. It's pretty good. I will say the spring rolls itself are on the blender slash simpler side, because I think most of the flavor is going to come from the sauce actually. So if you don't like satay sauce, you probably won't enjoy this. But if you're a fan of satay sauce and kind of like spring rolls as well, this could be something interesting to try. Alright, next up on our list we have nasi lemak banjir. So I think banjir means flood in Malay. So I believe it's like a normal nasi lemak, except for the fact that they drown it in curry. So very exciting, let's see how this goes. Wow, it definitely doesn't look like a normal nasi lemak store. As you can see, there's like cockles, prawns, chicken wings, and most importantly, you can see the sauce. I don't know what this is. It looks like a normal nasi lemak chili, but like a bit liquidy, or so I think that's what they're going to be using to flood the whole dish. Hi boss, can I please order one nasi lemak, the original chicken wing banjir, please? Okay, sure. Thank you. Can I add a side of cockles also? Yes, okay. Alright. Alright guys, we have our nasi lemak here already, but apparently Suryan thinks I'm an absolute fatty because he's insisting that I try this paratha burger as well. We've been having quite a lot of beef today already, so we're going to try something different. We're going to try the Rendang paratha burger. So let's see how this goes. Hello, boss.
Hello.
Hi, could I please order one Rendang paratha burger? Yeah. Awesome, thank you. Alright, so it's time to try out this very special looking nasi lemak. I believe the normal set goes for $9.50, but I decided to add cockles because it sounds pretty interesting. First things first, I need to say, this is the most bougie looking nasi lemak I've ever had. Normally with a nasi lemak, you have a fried egg. Over here, you almost have it like sous vide. So this should be quite interesting. It really lives up to his name. It's really like a flood of sambal chili. But the chili is not too spicy. If you flood my normal nasi lemak with the normal chili, like I would be dead for sure. But this is not quite the normal sambal. It's a bit more liquidy, I would say. And it's more sweet rather than spicy. And I'm going to try the sous vide egg now as well. The sous vide egg definitely adds a bit of a different feel to the dish. With the fried egg in the nasi lemak, you get a bit of that nice chewiness. But here, you're trading that for a bit more of a smoother mouth feel. So I think it's down to personal preference. I would say this is very interesting as well. One thing to note is also the chicken wing. I forgot to mention, it's very well fried. It tastes very similar to like a Crave fried chicken wing in terms of that flavor profile. So it's not too overly fried, which I appreciate. And I believe there's also like sesame seeds sprinkled on top of the chicken. So it does add a bit of almost a sweetness to it, I would say. But now, time for the most special part of the dish. It's time to try it with the cockles. I like the cockles. I prefer the fried egg because there's a bit of that chewiness. So the cockles kind of giving that, you know. Because you have the egg, you have the rice that's doused in chili sauce. Everything's very like smooth mouthfeel. And then suddenly you have that chewiness of the cockles. So it's a very nice contrast. And I would say it's kind of like sambal sotong. It's kind of the same vibe. It's a bit more on the expensive side for nasi lemak. But I would say it's pretty interesting. It's a bit different than a normal nasi lemak and pretty nice to try. Alright, we are on to our paratha burger. So we've gone with the rendang flavored patty, which is quite interesting. No nice way to eat this, just gotta dive in. Wow, okay, this caught me a bit by surprise because honestly, this is not a combo that is like out of this world, right? We've all eaten rendang and paratha before. It really does taste more like a burger. And I think it's because of the meat they're using. They are actually serving it in the form of a burger patty. Normally with rendang, you have like meat that's like super tender and like just kind of like falling apart in your mouth there. But here, because it's arranged in a form of a burger patty, it's almost a bit fattier and you get a bit more of a chew, which is quite interesting. Normally when we have pratas, like, we're dousing it in curry, you know, like it's drenched in curry. But here it's like they haven't gone ham on the sauce. So the prata is still very much dry. And I think it works well in here. As for the rendang sauce, it's pretty good, I would say. Some rendang tends to be very sweet, but this is more the Malay style of rendang, where it's a bit more spicy rather than sweet. And you can tell I'm telling the truth by looking at how much sweat is on my neck right now. One thing I will mention is that it's definitely a bit on the pricier side of things because it's not huge, but it costs about 18 bucks combined with this drink. So it's a bit on the high end, but definitely something interesting to try and share with your friends, I would say. We're gonna try the drink as well. I believe this is a chai. I would say this might be my favorite drink today so far. It's like a milk tea with some subtle like spice flavor. Very nice. A bit small though, I could definitely drink a bit more. But okay, very good. On to our last few stops. Alright guys, it's time to try another crazy drink. So over here we have the red flag. I hope you can see it. Apparently, it's like a cake which they just mix down into a drink or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna try and see how it goes. Could I please order one red flag? Alright, sounds good. Do I drink it with a straw or a spoon?
A straw actually.
Okay, a straw, okay. Alright, it's time to try our red flag drink. So I asked the lady and apparently they put like the cake powder mix inside, which they then mix with like a slushy and stuff like that. So should be pretty interesting. It tastes like a milkshake. At the same time, you do kind of get that red velvet taste. Funnily enough, even though they call it like a liquid cake, it's actually not very thick. It's more on the smoother, light side. I'm pretty sure you could finish one whole thing like no problem. I'm also surprised it's actually not too sweet. Like I was expecting it to be like suffocating in sweetness because I mean it's branded as a liquid cake, right? But it's not too bad. It's quite light and easy to drink. If you're too worried about the whole like liquid cake aspect of it, it pretty much just tastes like a milkshake. So if you like milkshake, you'll probably like this. Alright guys, it's time to try one of our last few things over here. We are going to be trying the beignets. So they are going to be like mini donuts And as you can see, there's a bunch of different flavors, but I'm gonna go with my favorite flavor when it comes to this side donuts, which is gonna be Biscoff flavors. Hello, hi there. Could I please get one set of the Biscoff beignets?
Beignet.
Okay, alright. So, if I'm not wrong, I believe this is the thing Suryan was telling me about. It is supposedly the most viral dish for this year's Pasta Malam. It's kind of like creme brulee slash panna cotta, I think. It's like a caramel flan or like pudding. So we're gonna be trying this out and yeah, hopefully it's good. Alright, it is time to try our beignets. I believe they are from France? Either France or New Orleans, I don't know. But I went with the Biscoff flavor and you can see, apart from a Biscoff sauce, they also have like tiny little Biscoff bits on it. So yeah, should be good. We made a good decision with the sauce, man. I love Biscoff sauce. You have the chewiness of the doughy balls, but at the same time, you have the crunchy bits of the Biscoff biscuit. So it's pretty dynamic, I would say. The dough balls, though, I will say they are slightly, just ever so slightly stale. I wish they were a bit like fresher and like bouncier, because they're a little bit hard. But yeah, overall, it definitely hits the spot like if you're looking for a sweet treat, I would say. Fair warning though, I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so this is like perfect for me. But some people might probably find this a little bit sweet. But a couple here and there, I think it'll be a very nice snack or like dessert to end your meal off. It is now time to try what Suryan calls the most viral dish of 2026 Geylang Bazaar Serai. I definitely messed it up. Geylang Serai Bazaar. Okay, yeah. I've eaten like 8 dishes here. I still can't get the name right. It actually kind of looks like a panna cotta, but it's twice as high as normal. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect. Okay, moment of truth. That's very interesting. It's not like a panna cotta actually. It's definitely caramelly. The pudding layer has a very strong flavor also. It's almost like the egg tart filling, if you get what I mean, in terms of texture, but a bit stiffer than an egg tart. The pudding layer itself has a bit of sweetness also. It's not just the top with the caramel. Yeah, and I forgot to mention, but this is actually 10 bucks. And if you look at the size of it, right, 10 bucks is pretty worth it. I think if you were to get this in a restaurant or something, it's easily like $18 or something like that. It's lived up to its name for the most viral dish of 2026 according to Suryan. But yeah, I think there's a couple of different shops selling this year, but we actually got this one from Quesillo Venzolo Nano and it's by Mango Bosco or something, so I guess he knows what he's doing because this is pretty good. Alright, and that is a wrap for our bazaar tour, everyone. I have to say, the food was pretty good. I think these bazaars sometimes get a bit of a bad rap because their foods tend to be like gimmicky or like too flashy and stuff. But no, I would say the food was pretty good. If any of you guys are coming down and are curious what I would recommend, I would say the birria tacos from Local Boys are definitely up there. The birria tacos were surprisingly not greasy at all. And with that sour cream ranch dip as well, like it really hits the spot. Yeah, apart from that, I would say the Khalifa, or is it kunafe, or oh my god, what's it called? Quesillo. Oh, you know what? Surya is right. I'm actually uncultured, but that's gonna change, okay? I'm getting there. But yeah, the quesillo is also something that I would recommend trying because it's pretty interesting. It's like an egg tart, but with like caramel and something. And yeah, but definitely share though, because it is big. But yeah, I will definitely be back for more, I think. And next time, I'll be bringing more friends so that I won't have to eat 8 freaking dishes by myself. Thank you for watching this week's episode. If you like this, please feel free to check out more over there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.